Hello there. I've been feeling like I want to make a YouTube video. Has been a while, but I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos that have really inspired me in my crafting journey recently. So, just want to show bits and pieces of what I'm working on right now. And not an experienced sewer, not an experienced quilter, but having fun with it. So I think I'm just going to show bits and pieces of what I'm working on, and I have a day off today. Might do a lot of crafting, we'll see. Okay. Maybe I'll just take you around on a little tour of my progress. So, the other day I learned how to sew a curve. Maybe I should try to link the video that taught me that. Thank you. So I've been working through this huge old pile of t-shirts that I bought at a thrift store years ago. Thank you, Goodwill bins. But I haven't been doing anything with. So, kind of patchwork, putting together all the same color. And then I think I'm going to embroider a map of sorts onto this. This curve was really exciting to me. Yeah, so kind of like a mini wall hanging. Excited about that one. I'm still learning how to, press seams as I go. That's okay. Here's my craft station right now. It's kind of my pride and joy. And then this is my first little quilt that I made last week. It's the Seasons. I guess you would call it an improv quilt. Just going through my scrap pile. So here's winter, spring, summer, fall. And I hand stitched a spiral on it, which could be better, but I like it. And what else? Okay, here's some of the stuff I'm working on mending right now. My favorite pair of pants, which I have not worn in months. And this is not the best way to mend a crotch because it does get a lot of wear. I'm just going to keep doing like this and I'll redo it later. I'm about to mend these pants. And I think I'm going to use these cool old scraps that I have from IKEA fabric from, like, as a child I wanted to make a bag and I never did. But yeah, something like that I think will be cool. These were my dad's pants, so hopefully he doesn't care. Excited about that. Here I have sort of an ant quilt going on. Yeah, working on the layout, but it was fun. I carved all the little squares. Carved a stamp, printed all the squares. And I love ants. I look at ants a lot. So I think that's nice. Again, that's from my t-shirt scraps. Oh my gosh, I want to show you my scrap suitcases as well. So that's a lot. But it's exciting to have it all in the same place. I just love scraps. These are all from quilt stores where they let you, fill a bag for $5 or whatever. And it's been fun to bring to things. Ooh. Put it there. Fun to bring to like hang out with friends, and then everybody makes their own little squares. So I have a lot of fun with that. Wait, okay, let's go under the table. Let me see if I can get my light down there. Please have some patience, strangers of the internet. Okay, I think this angle's fine. Here's my other suitcase. These are scraps from an outdoor store here in the Gorge in Oregon. And they have a lot of fleece. They have this fleece that I don't really like, heathered gray. But the other side, I think I'm gonna make like a scarf hoodie, but out of quilted fleece. So these are just their scraps from projects. And I'm very excited to use these, but oh my gosh, love this color. Yeah, I just kind of gotta get on that, I guess. And then this vinyl is amazing. Don't really know what to do with this. I'm wondering if I could use it to fix my headphones. The ears are kind of like crumbling apart. Winter is for mending, I think. I mended my coat, some socks. Okay, that's the tour for now. I realize I have 2 other things I want to, maybe 3 other things I want to show off. This is just me blabbing. So, okay, it has really been life-changing for me to have a rotary cutter because, as I was saying, now I can work through all of these ugly old t-shirts that I bought in high school for screen printing. So, I'm finding that, you know, one t-shirt's about a ball of yarn. Now I have like 6 balls that I can use whenever I want. And then I started to make a rug, which I kind of got a flat now. But I saw some Pinterest. I don't remember who made it. I apologize. Oh, it might have been a video. Maybe I can find it. And it's just so fun because it's just a spiral. And every time I get bored, I switch colors of my little yarn on the outside. But it's just crocheting around it. So it's a nice simple project to carry with me. And hopefully soon I will cover the whole world, the whole house with a big rug. That's exciting. And let's go to my little goose bag. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Liz. What was my other thing I wanted to show off? Oh, yeah. Well, just since we're on the topic of creativity, I feel like I've been very just inspired to create silly things recently. And part of that is my journaling practice, which journaling is for each person to figure out how they want to do it on their own. I'm not going to flip through my whole journal because, oh my goodness. But, oh, I do have a stack of all my journals. I don't need to pull that out. Anyways, but this one, maybe if I just like go really quick, you won't read any of it. I just like what I got going on. There's some poetry in there. I like collaged all of these little scraps and then glued them down, so it made me less worried about filling up the space. So it's nice. What was the reason I brought this out? Oh yeah. Oh, look at this silly little collage I made at craft night the other night at a bar. Okay. Well, I've been doing Wendy Mac's 30-day drawing challenge. Honestly, it's been a little frustrating at times because I'm like, oh, I really do not want to draw what this random lady is telling me to do. But it's been nice. So you make like a more or less list. I love drawing the spirals. And I enjoy having it in my journal. And it is nice to do something for 10 minutes every day and just know that they're kind of meditative. And you're focusing on something different every day. But I really haven't been in art class for years and years, so it's just like, this is a corner of my bed frame. Kind of looks a little bit weird. I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, I think we're on like day 21. It's been good. Okay, the other thing, I have this notebook on my mini crafting station that is, I can just kind of walk you through. I have not been filming this time. Let me go back. This is just like where I sketch ideas of things that I hope I can accomplish one day. So I want to make some sort of quilt that has like the Mount Hood and rice and flowers and fish and stuff. And I love maps, study geography, so I want to make some sort of map quilt. And my tiny house ideas, like a story of my life sort of quilt. But I guess, what point in your life do you make that? I don't know. Sort of already making the ant. But these are some ideas I kind of wanted to like, maybe the top stitching would be an ant den. I like that idea. And I guess that's all I got going on in here. Oh, last thing I'll show are my stamps. Obviously you've seen my ant stamp. Here's an oyster stamp I made. I like it. I want to make more of these. That's a new hobby for me.
Just calling to let you know. I'm sure you don't care, but we did terminate you last week on Thursday. So you no longer work here. Obviously, by you not showing up, that's pretty much a cause for it. I wanted to let you know that I did terminate you in the system to not be rehired by. So if you're thinking about going out to California, I wouldn't apply because you're not going to get hired. I would suggest next time you decide to quit a job, you actually call them and be a man and actually tell them that you're quitting. Best of luck to you, but it's not going to be with us. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.
Miles west, you are in a literal rainforest. True. And then the mountain. Yeah. Okay, I am adding, well, I opted last minute to fold this because I worry about this raw hem. So I'm also doing a little whip stitch. And for the next patch, I whip stitched around the hole, so hopefully it'll last longer underneath. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stitch around, and then I think this one's done. But then I think I'm gonna do 2 more, maybe one really big one. But yeah, that's all for today.